Have you ever felt a strange tingling in your fingers or toes? A burning sensation that doesn't seem to go away? Or maybe you've noticed a numb spot on your foot or a weakness in your legs that wasn't there before? If so, you're not alone. These symptoms are often ignored or blamed on aging, but they can be early signs of nerve damage, also known as peripheral neuropathy, a condition that affects over 20 million people in the US alone, and it becomes far more common after the age of 50. But what if I told you that there are specific foods that can help your body rebuild and repair damaged nerves? Naturally, foods that rebuild damaged nerves after 50, all backed by science. These aren't exotic miracle cures or expensive supplements, just simple, powerful foods you can start eating today to reduce pain, improve circulation, and protect your nervous system. Before we begin, tap the like button, subscribe to this channel, and drop a comment below with the word nerve if you've ever felt any of the symptoms we just mentioned. Tingling, burning, numbness, weakness, it's more common than you think, and your story might help someone else realize they're not alone. Let's get started. Food number 1, avocados, the nerve-calming fat source. Avocados are often called a superfood, but most people don't realize they're a top-tier nerve healer, especially for those over 50. Here's why. Avocados are rich in healthy monounsaturated fats, which help reduce inflammation around the nerves. But even more importantly, they contain high levels of vitamin B6, vitamin E, folate, potassium, and magnesium, all essential nutrients for proper nerve function. Let's start with B6. This vitamin helps the body produce neurotransmitters, the chemicals that carry messages between your brain and body. Without enough B6, your nerves literally can't communicate properly. But there's a catch. Too much synthetic B6, like in some cheap supplements, can actually damage nerves. That's why food-based sources like avocado are ideal. The body uses what it needs and eliminates the rest. Vitamin E in avocados is another key player. It's a powerful antioxidant that protects the myelin sheath, the protective layer around your nerves that helps signals travel faster and more efficiently. If your myelin is damaged, nerve signals slow down or get blocked entirely. Magnesium in avocados helps relax blood vessels, improve circulation, and calm overactive nerve impulses, which means less pain, less tingling, and better sleep. Try adding half an avocado to your breakfast, mashing it on toast, or blending it into a smoothie. It's creamy, delicious, and your nervous system will thank you. Let's move on to one of the most underestimated root vegetables on the planet. Food number 2, beets. Beets are a powerhouse when it comes to nerve repair, and their magic lies in one critical function. They improve blood flow. As we age, our circulation slows down, especially to the extremities, hands, feet, toes, fingers. Poor blood flow means nerves don't get the oxygen and nutrients they need to stay healthy. This leads to numbness, cold feet, weakness, and slower healing of nerve tissue. Beets are packed with nitrates, which the body converts into nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and widens blood vessels. This process boosts circulation to hard-to-reach areas, delivering the oxygen and nutrients that nerves need to regenerate. Beets also contain betalains, which are anti-inflammatory and antioxidant compounds that help reduce nerve inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which contribute to nerve degeneration. In one study, older adults who drank beet juice daily experienced improved blood flow to the brain and limbs and reported better endurance and mental clarity. But even if you're not a fan of beet juice, roasted beets, beet chips, or adding raw beet shavings to a salad can still make a big impact. Beets also provide folate and vitamin C, both of which are crucial for the production and repair of nerve tissue. If you're experiencing any numbness, tingling, or that pins and needles feeling in your feet or hands, beets might be your new best friend. Now let's talk about one of the most important proteins in your entire body and where to find it. Food number 3, collagen-rich bone broth, the nerve tissue builder. You may think of collagen as a beauty supplement for skin or hair, but in reality, collagen is critical for nerve repair, especially as we age. The structure of your peripheral nerves is made up of collagen-rich connective tissue, and just like your skin loses elasticity over time, your nerves lose resilience when collagen levels drop. After 50, your body produces less collagen, which means slower recovery from nerve damage and more susceptibility to pain and stiffness. Bone broth is one of the richest natural sources of collagen, gelatin, glycine, and proline, all amino acids that help rebuild connective tissue, repair damaged myelin, and improve joint mobility, digestion, and even sleep. The glycine in bone broth also helps calm the nervous system, which can reduce neuropathic pain and overactive nerve signals. In a 2019 study, participants with nerve pain who consumed collagen peptides daily reported reduced nerve inflammation and improved sensory function after just 8 weeks. To get the benefits, sip on 1 cup of bone broth daily. Make it yourself by simmering bones, vegetables, and herbs for 12 to 24 hours, or choose a high-quality organic store-bought version with no additives. You can also cook with it. Use it in soups, stews, or even to cook rice or quinoa. If you're vegetarian or vegan, you can still get similar amino acids from seaweed, mushrooms, or collagen-free protein powders made from pea or rice proteins. But bone broth is one of the most potent direct sources of what your nerves need to heal. Ready for one of the most colorful nerve-supporting foods in the world? Food number 4, red bell peppers. When most people think of vitamin C, they think of oranges. But guess what? Red bell peppers contain 3 times more vitamin C than oranges, and that's a game changer for your nerves. Vitamin C is essential for the production of collagen, which, as we just discussed, is critical for nerve and connective tissue repair. It also helps your body produce neurotransmitters, like dopamine and norepinephrine, that are crucial for nerve communication and mood regulation. But it doesn't stop there. Vitamin C is also one of the most powerful antioxidants in your body. It neutralizes free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells and contribute to inflammation, including in nerve tissue. Research has shown that people with low levels of vitamin C are more likely to experience nerve pain, delayed healing, and even slower reaction times. Conversely, higher vitamin C intake is linked to reduced oxidative damage to nerve cells and better nerve conduction speed. Red bell peppers are also rich in vitamin A, B6, and folate, all of which help protect and regenerate the nervous system. Chop them raw into salads, roast them for a sweet side dish, or blend them into soups and sauces. Just 1 cup of raw red bell pepper gives you over 150% of your daily vitamin C needs. And finally, the king of all nerve rebuilding foods, the one that's been studied for decades. Food number 5, wild-caught salmon. Wild-caught salmon is one of the most nutrient-dense, anti-inflammatory foods on the planet. And when it comes to nerve health, it's in a league of its own. First, it's packed with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. These fatty acids reduce inflammation in nerve tissue, help rebuild the myelin sheath that protects nerve fibers, improve communication between nerves, support brain function and memory. Omega-3s also help reverse damage caused by high blood sugar and insulin resistance, 2 major contributors to nerve damage in people with diabetes or metabolic syndrome. In a 2020 study published in Neurobiology of Disease, participants with neuropathy who consumed EPA and DHA daily for 12 weeks showed significant nerve regeneration, pain reduction, and improved mobility. Salmon is also rich in vitamin D, B12, selenium, and protein, all essential for nerve repair and function. Here's a bonus tip. Combine your salmon with leafy greens and olive oil for a synergistic anti-inflammatory meal that supports not just your nerves, but your heart, brain, and immune system. Aim for 2 to 3 servings of wild-caught fatty fish per week. If you don't eat fish, consider a high-quality omega-3 supplement made from fish oil or algae oil, but make sure it contains both EPA and DHA. Let's do a quick recap of the 5 foods that rebuild damaged nerves. 1. Avocados, loaded with B6, E, magnesium, and healthy fats to reduce nerve inflammation and protect myelin. 2. Beets, boost circulation to nerve tissue, rich in nitrates, folate, and antioxidants to speed healing. 3. Bone broth, natural source of collagen, glycine, and proline to rebuild the structure around damaged nerves. 4. Red bell peppers, packed with vitamin C, B6, and antioxidants that support nerve function and reduce oxidative stress. 5. Wild-caught salmon, high in omega-3s, B12, vitamin D, and selenium to regenerate nerves and reduce pain. Each of these foods works in a unique way. One improves blood flow, another provides raw materials for tissue repair, another calms overactive nerves. When combined, their effects are even stronger. So here's your challenge. Start with just one of these foods each day. Maybe it's half an avocado with breakfast, or roasted salmon and peppers for dinner. Small steps lead to big changes. And remember, nerve damage isn't just something you have to accept with age. Your body's always trying to heal, but it needs the right tools. If this video helped you, comment below with "I'm rebuilding my nerves," so we know you're taking action. Or drop a 1 if you felt nerve pain and want to do something about it starting today. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for more videos like this, packed with science-backed solutions to help you age with strength, clarity, and independence. Stay sharp, stay steady, and I'll see you in the next video.